She had her finger in my ear at one point. Hey, welcome back. I'm Mandy, and this is part 3 of my adult tongue tie release series. If you've missed any of them, check down below. The links are there. I don't want you to miss anything. I believe that women's bodies are powerful, and with the right support, we are unstoppable. If you agree or you just want more tongue tie videos, consider subscribing below. Thank you so much if this video answered any questions. For the thumbs up and the likes, I really appreciate it. And I can't wait to hear your stories down below. Any comments or questions that you have, stick them down there. I'd love to answer them in my next video. Thank you for following me on my journey. I'm telling all about my tongue tie because I think there's so much information out there, it's confusing. So stick around, we're going behind the scenes for body work. Okay, I am in the car with a sleeping baby and a toddler, and I just got done at the chiropractor. I'm sorry about the sound in here. Oh my gosh, so I saw 2 chiropractors today. One did the normal adjustments starting at my pelvis and then working up to my head, and I can totally see how this fascia is just so connected and these muscles are so connected. Gosh, I have a lot of stretching to do, homework, and then you might see, I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like my face should be so red and burning. There's a little redness right here. My chiropractor is, no joke, like one of the strongest people I know, and she got a hold of my jaw. She really thinks that it'll help, but it's all new for her, so she's learning as we go, which I think is great, and I'm on board because I want people in my community to be learning about this, and I'm fine being the hamster or the guinea pig. The hamster. I'm fine being the guinea pig, but oh my gosh, she was just it's sore. She was stretching and adjusting, and she did that little click thing right here, and I'm popping, see? But it's better than when I got there. So my homework will be to hold this muscle here and pull up and then stretch my jaw while I do that. I've woken up every day this week with a tight jaw, and I just feel it all in my shoulders. I know I'm gonna be sore after this. I'm gonna be drinking a ton of water. So that was the chiropractor. Oh, we're all done. Are you done? Hey, so I look a hot mess, but I just had my second chiropractor appointment, and listen. Okay, it still clicks a little bit, but not as bad. Oh my gosh. She gave me stretches to do. You can probably, I don't know if you can see. No. Oh, there's some redness happening. I think I cry more here with jaw work than I did in labor. This is so not comfortable, but she said it's way better, and she feels like it's way better, and I could open my mouth easier and wider. So we're both really excited to see what releasing that fascia does for this whole area. And when she's working it, she's doing a lot of stretching and some adjustment on my jaw. I can feel it all the way up my head. It's pretty crazy. All right, I'll keep you updated. See ya. I just finished my first CST appointment, and it was bizarre but awesome. Do you see this? I just walked out of the building. It's right behind the camera, and this is like a field out here. It's beautiful out here. I kind of feel like a noodle. So craniosacral therapy is highly recommended surrounding a tongue tie release for infants, children, and adults. So I took my daughter, and I thought I needed to try it out too. If I, talk the talk, I need to walk the walk. So I went to her craniosacral therapist, who's also a pediatrician, and I was fortunate enough to have 2 practitioners today. I had a resident whom I had already worked with in a different capacity. So it was great to see someone that I recognized. He was really great. And I love that it's something they're very passionate about. So even though she's never treated an adult who's had a tongue tie release, she's very eager to learn, as am I. So we're kind of working through this together. But even my smile feels different already. So they work from my toes all the way up to my head, and I heard like significant restriction, no movement. What is it? Internally rotated, externally rotated. I heard all of those words thrown around. They were talking to each other, and they started with asking me questions, and I said, no, I don't have problems here, I don't have problems there. And then he immediately grabbed my toe that has a bunion on it and started wiggling it, and I said, well, that's uncomfortable. And he said, oh yeah, I'm pretty good at finding those problems, sorry about that. So it wasn't painful except a couple times, but it was kind of uncomfortable a few times, and I could feel that I had some sort of tension going on that they could find, or they were kind of poking and feeling. It was really cool how they work, and they work on the fascia from the toes to the head because it's all connected, and there are certain points that the fascia really gets connected, and those points sometimes were tender for me. I went to the bathroom right after, and I was like breathing a little easier right here. They were on my face. They're obviously in my hair. I got a picture or two. They allowed me to bring my camera in there. It was relaxing because I was supposed to be, relaxed and dead weight, but it was, I think for someone who maybe isn't used to body work, it would be surprising how much touch there is in CST. There was a lot of touching today, but it wasn't bad. It was just handsy. They warned me about everything that they were going to do, and none of it bothered me or made me feel uncomfortable. But they said you might be dizzy when you sit up, you might be sleepy, you might have diarrhea, can't wait, you might feel a little wobbly walking or unsteady because of the work they did in my jaw, my ears, and in my head. Those muscles are a little off with balance, and they affect my balance. So that was interesting. To be sleepy. I didn't sit up feeling dizzy. I just felt like I could move better. Oh, they found this problem in my back, and it was a rib that's out. So that still hurts, but I don't know. I just feel like my range of motion is better. They said that it can work up to 3 days, so not to really judge effectiveness right away because things are still moving. She said she could feel the fluid. She said she could feel the fluid moving around the bones in my head. What? Man, they are smart. They know a lot about the body and a lot about how the body is supposed to move, which is incredible because I really have no idea, because apparently I'm all kinds of messed up. Oh, they did mouth work. That was not comfortable. I was doing some Lamaze breathing, definitely, but I could feel at one point she had her hands on my head. Well, not like this, but and he had a gloved finger in my mouth, and he warned me that it was going to be uncomfortable, and she had warned me previously when I was with my daughter. So he was putting pressure, and he said that's where ganglia of nerves rest in this space, so it was sensitive, and it was sensitive, and he had his finger there and just steady pressure, and she was kind of feeling, and I thought she was kind of moving, and he was moving and turning, but then they said that they weren't moving at all, and my body had moved, so my jaw had come down. It was pretty cool. She said, whoa, that was really good. And he just kept this steady pressure. And I was like, trying to do my breathing. And my jaw went, ooh. It was really cool. She said that they did not move. So I hope it's working. I wish I could go take a nap right now. But I'm going to go do a little more editing and post a video. Tomorrow is my release. I will keep you updated, and I'll let you know how it goes. Hey, so I had CST for the first time this morning, And this afternoon, I just finished my chiropractor visit. Nothing crazy happened, but I'm not sure if I would recommend doing craniosacral therapy and going to the chiropractor in the same day. I don't know. It was just really intense. I'm exhausted. The craniosacral therapist is pretty far away, so it was travel. I worked from home today, and now I'm headed to teach. And I feel like I could sleep for a million years. I have a baby, so that would never happen, but the tip of my nose is numb and tingly, so I keep doing this, wiping it. Nothing's there. But I can move. I have amazing range of motion right now. It's a little crinkly feeling, and I can hear it in my right ear. But it feels really good. And my jaw, I don't know if I've ever opened it, pops. But it's not tight. It's not tight. So that's really awesome. And the chiropractor fixed my rib. So that feels really good right now. Well, it did until I scrunched up. So it was just a really intense day. Follow up. I did make it to the bathroom after I got home from CST this morning. Barely. I won't get into it. But it was a pretty intense day, and I'm pretty nervous about tomorrow. I'm going to go teach sleep. It does feel good. Feels good. Still popping. Till next time.